The gameplay you are watching right now, a few months ago, would have not been possible. See, this is Hytale, and if we were to take a quick moment and be able to travel back to 2018, this game would have been everywhere. It would have been the next big thing compared to Minecraft. People would have been talking about it non-stop. This game was massive back then, and it wasn't even released. There's no playable demo of this game. There was no early release. There was no beta. This game never truly existed. It only existed as trailers and little tidbits from the company that was making it. Now, I'll be honest. I do not know any of the backstory as to how or why Hytale was ever developed in the first place. I can tell you who developed it. Hypixel Studios, the same creators of the Minecraft server Hypixel, are the same founders of Hypixel, one of the, if not the largest Minecraft server to date. They started the development of Hytale. It started 6 years ago in 2018. Eventually the company got purchased by Riot Games, and development continued a little bit, but inevitably the development of the game got canceled in June of 2025. Fast forward to now, specifically after June of this year, it's been forgotten about. Nobody really talks about Hytale anymore. And I'll be honest, myself, I kind of forgot that this game existed. See, 2018, me was extremely excited about this game. I loved Minecraft. I still love Minecraft, but I really played it at the time. I loved building in it. I really spent a lot of time playing Minecraft. And when I saw Hypixel and the opportunities that it gave for someone that loved building in Minecraft, I was very excited. I'm very excited that this game's being worked on again. Now, I don't think this is going to be the same case in 2018 where development just felt like it was dragging on forever and there was never actually going to be a game announced. Simply because on Hytale.com, their website, they released a press statement with all of this information that's on the screen. I'm going to kind of go over a little brief history of where we're at. So the first thing, they got early access. They haven't announced a specific date yet, but this was on November 10th that they're planning to announce the date or when it's coming quarterly in like 2026 in the coming days. Platforms, seems like it's going to be on Windows at launch, and then Linux and Mac will be attempted in the future. Other platforms like consoles are going to be much later down the road due to some issues that they encountered that they kind of touch on, that I'll touch on in a little bit in the video. They're changing, by the looks of it, their pricing, but obviously it's only a few people that are funding this project. Pricing is going to have to change in order to be able to fully fund the project. So they did add a little statement on here for the state of early access when it releases. First things first, as soon as it drops, we should expect a bunch of bugs. Don't expect this to be polished and smooth. It's going to have a lot of rough edges for the gameplay. Gameplay loops might be unbalanced. The content itself might be unbalanced as far as like loot tables and whatnot. Some things might be very easy to get. Some things might be way too difficult to get, and it's almost unfair. And that we should expect a bunch of updates quite frequently back to back that are probably going to break a lot of things that are already in the game. And if this happens, just to let them know, keep them updated. They are going to be relying on us as the players for the feedback to try to make that game better. They also mentioned that the duration of the early access is expected to last a few years. They have absolutely no rush to try to get to a 1.0 standardized released point. The content right at launch is going to be exploration mode, creative mode, and modding. Exploration mode would be kind of like your regular survival mode. Not at launch are going to be mini games and adventure mode. That would be the story portion as far as I know. Both of those are going to come later, and they're going to have their own dedicated teams. Ownership, they now own 100% of Hytale. They have repurchased it from Riot Games. The game will also be fully funded by their own personal funding for the next 10 years. As far as development goes right now, they are about 4 years behind from where they previously were. They mentioned that they originally had 2 different engines in development. The legacy engine, which was PC only, that was quite advanced, and then they had a new cross-platform engine, C++, that was in development for the last 3 years. This was for cross-platform play. There was a lot of issues with the cross-platform engine that they've noticed after repurchasing the brand, the game. So they've decided to go with the legacy engine. And with that, that brings us to where we're at today. And the reason that I'm so excited to even make this video for you guys in the first place, to kind of bring you up to speed with where we're at with Hytale. So on screen is some content from the video Breaking the Curse, which was released to the Hytale YouTube channel out of nowhere on November 19th. Over the last few days, it's already amassed over 1.2 million views and has reignited the community's excitement for this game. So a few things that really excite me about this game lately are, just from this little quick gameplay video, it's the fluid animation. Like, just look at how smooth everything feels in this game. It's not rigid, it doesn't feel unnatural. Like, this feels like a very good fluid game. It feels very immersive, especially when you're fighting these mobs and the enemies. Like, this is what I feel we all imagined Minecraft would be when we were kids. Like, this is the future that I thought Minecraft was gonna have. So there's seamless transitions while you play from first person to third person views. I love that. To me, this game kind of feels like a combination of Bethesda Studios with Minecraft, and if they had a kid. It's almost like a block version of Valheim as well, in a sense. Visually, the atmosphere of this game, with the haze and the light levels, it feels great in these darker areas. The one concern that I have as far as visual graphics go for this game, and I know that it's in development, is the daylight plains biome. When you're running around the grasslands in the day, it just feels so bland, like it's not alive. The swaying grass and like the breeze, that really helps kind of make you feel immersed into the biome. But something that I think it really needs is some like sunlight ray tracing and like dust particles floating in that sunlight. Like, there's other parts at night that you can see they kind of do this in like the wintry biomes. I think that would look great in the plains biome. I don't know what they call that zone. So looking at this scene, I would have thought the game would have a set map without much generation, but I did a quick Google search and it seems like that's massively different. So it is going to have procedurally generating terrain in the game, which in fancy layman's terms just means the game will be ever changing for every player that makes a new world. There's going to be 2 different land masses by the sounds of it in the game. There's going to be a predetermined inner landmass that has the set map for the story mode, and then there's going to be what are called the outer lands, which those are going to be the procedurally generating islands and sections of the world. There's also going to be specific zones in the game, so I think these are going to be kind of like the biomes. They're going to have different themes and difficulties throughout each one. All of this information that I found is from a 2019 post on their website, so a lot of this could have changed entirely. I don't have much of an update on that. I feel like it's a controversial opinion, but just from the small preview of the gameplay, I am extremely excited for the game to come out. It feels like it's the step forward that we have really needed from Minecraft in itself, and I think a lot of us Minecraft fans are really excited because this gives us like the dream game that we've always wanted Minecraft to be. I know Minecraft has its drop features that they've been working on, and these are really exciting, but this game has real promise. I hope, personally, I played a lot of Valheim. I love Valheim. I hope Hytale, if it does come out in beta, doesn't get the same treatment Hytale does, where they receive minimal updates after releasing the game. I hope they continue to drive this game. I hope they continue to update it throughout the years and don't just kind of grab that money and go. I don't think they would. They repurchased the game because of their love for their project that they made and what they imagine it could be, but I really hope it doesn't get that Valheim treatment. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe. Leave your comments if you're excited about this game as much as I am for the promise that it seems like it has. It already seems to have a lot of traction, and they seem like they're going in the right direction with everything that they've been posting. If there's anything that you'd like to see from me for this game going forward, feel free to leave a comment on that as well. And until next time, have a good day.